What's up, guys, and welcome to another video on Trilogy. Today this is part 2. Earlier on we unwrapped some Reaper of Bones set, and we managed to get the gallows reset, and the rest of the stuff just arrived, and we're going to go over a few different bits. We're going to start by opening up the Dwarven Forge stuff. So pretty much roughly everything added up here is around $428. So for $428, we will go ahead, unbox this, and see what we get in this set. I'm very excited here to see what we have today. And we'll even maybe throw some minis up, or throw a couple of the Reaper of Bones bookcases that we had in the previous video. There's an unboxing. If you go to the channel, it should be on there. Please take the time to comment your favorite piece of this set, and subscribe if you would. That really does help me out, and it allows me to keep doing these videos for you. So box 1, we have the mushroom pack. We always get the little, I don't know if you've had the Dwarven Forge stuff before, it always comes with a little thank you for the support. And I really do recommend, guys, if you do have the money to buy Dwarven Forge, please go ahead and do it rather than purchasing it on the aftermarket. I mean, they are a small company, and everything that we get from them really does help them out. So please go ahead and do that. Okay, so getting started here, we have our first little mushroom patch. Absolutely beautifully painted. Has the nice rocks in the bottom. I'll probably go ahead. We'll probably go well with pretty much any of the terrain. All the Dwarven Forge stuff seems to go perfect. And it looks like we have two of the same. They are painted up. Absolutely beautifully painted. They really are a master of their arts. And then going on to the bigger mushrooms here. I've been after a lot of the scatter terrain for a while. As I mentioned in the previous video, the thing that I have most trouble with D&D and Dungeons & Dragons and Pathfinder is the terrain, like the scatter terrain. Trying to fill up the dungeons and whatnot. So these are absolutely beautifully done. Even underneath, the texture underneath the mushroom right here is absolutely just incredible. So we've got the big mushrooms here. You have a couple of more of the cave mushrooms. So we'll look at these right here. So these are a bigger as compared to the little ones that we just had. And these are just absolutely incredible. It's like the texture on top is absolutely brilliant. I mean, just for filling your caves, these are probably going to be pretty good. Okay, and the last but not least in this, go ahead and get rid of the box. Okay. Have a different shade of mushrooms on there. Really does come into like the little grooves right here. Like all this is really well textured. So it looks incredible. Redder mushrooms. And two of the same. So all in all, guys, I mean, I believe this set retails for, I want to say $60. And you are getting 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pieces in here, which isn't too bad. So there is them. Let's put it up against the mini right here. So this is a standard size, I believe it's 28mm mini. So it's kind of the biggest one. This one right here kind of stands a little bit above him. If we go for one of the larger size minis, as you can see, got in this little grotto of mushrooms right here. That just looks incredible. Okay, so moving on to number 2. Let's move these to one side. This is one of the ones I was really kind of excited about. So this is the cave mouth pack. So I believe this retails at $70. And it comes with a 6x6 square down here. And it's the transition pack from the Dread Hollow Forest into the cave. So we have, let's get these parts out. Okay. Well, this is absolutely incredible. So just the detail that they put into this, it's absolutely amazing. Like all this is textured terrain. You got the cave coming down the back here. Got some elevated terrain. And we'll go ahead and we'll set this up. So I believe this piece is the piece that goes on top. So this is the one piece that comes with it. Has the tree trunk here. And basically we will set this over on top to give you a cave look. Also comes with the little tree stumps. So if you want to put the tree stumps in, we only have one tree here, so we'll go ahead and we will put the tree stump into here. And give that some depth. And unboxing the tree, which again is absolutely just beautifully done. And we will stick that up on top right here. It doesn't actually sit very well on this one. The stump is actually a little bit small, so maybe we'll change that to here. And then we'll go ahead, take this piece off, and I'll put the tree on. Look at that, guys, just incredible. So obviously it does transition into the cave, and we'll get some cavern pieces or maybe some dungeon pieces in a little bit, and we'll go ahead and kind of see how the transition looks between the different pieces. But this is just very well done. I'm very pleased with that. Okay, moving on to our next piece. We have the LED alcoves. So I've actually been buying Dwarven Forge for a long time. I have a lot of pieces. I just now decided to start doing the unboxing videos. So we'll go ahead and maybe like throw some more stuff up so you can see. Okay. We have the LED alcoves. Another piece of paper in there. I'll empty out the box. Kind of excited to be using these. I haven't had the alcoves yet on the addition to my dungeons. They're very basic, but they're going to give corridors and whatnot absolute, like, incredible kind of field of depth. Maybe have some goblins hiding inside, some treasure. We'll go ahead and we'll open up. I won't open up all of these, but we'll open up one of the LEDs so you can kind of see how they go. Okay, I'll pop this out of here. And they just pop right into the holes. That's already switched on. Let's switch that on. They pop right into the silver holes, which are kind of right inside in the middle there. And there is a lot of accessories you can get LED wise which go in these holes. I've had quite a few now, and they're all pop in and pop out terrain. Let's see if I can do this real quick. Maybe. There we go. So you pop it in right there, and then there's usually a little switch on the back, and you switch it on, and they have absolutely incredible glow. When you've got it like set down, you can see the glow kind of underneath, and that is absolutely beautiful. So these are called, I believe, the vaulted walls. I find I don't get a lot of the standard walls in a lot of the sets, so I usually purchase or buy the standard kind of starter set to boost up my standard walls, because most of the Dungeon of Doom stuff will come with these vaulted walls with like these pillars on. So but yeah, that's absolutely incredible. It's going to be a really good versatile piece. I'll move these to one side. We have 4 of the same. Okay, so moving on with the packs. We now have the Dread Hollow Dressing Pack. So this will go a little bit more with the cave mouthpiece that we have, which I am looking to hopefully get the Dread Hollow set soon, so we'll do a review and we'll build it up and we'll have a look. Okay, so in here we get quite a few more pieces. Okay, so we get another smaller, I think pretty much the same as this piece right here, in terms of the little cave mouth entrance, but luckily we do have the smaller tree stuff this time. So if we go ahead, open this up. So we've got the larger tree stump right here. And then we have just the kind of hollowed out tree, which I actually already have a set of these, so it's kind of good that we have some kind of extras to move on. You can see they have all the mushrooms printed on the side, the small hole, like the wood hole, maybe something hiding in there for one of your encounters. And then you get kind of a tree assembly. So each tree part comes separate. And like I say, this one is pretty small, so we can go ahead and add this to here. And then we get the second part, which all modulates together. So we'll add that on. It's a nice tight fit. And then the tree topper, just the little cap to finish it off, or hollow inside as the branches. Put that on the top, finish that off. So all in all, if you bought back the cave piece that we had and we just unboxed, now we added this on, if you can see that real quick, but we have the perfect trees kind of hide in the cave mouth, and that just looks incredible in itself. And then we have another piece which is pretty much the same as what we had, a smaller piece, but we have the bigger tree trunk now, so we can just add that to the bigger tree trunk. And we also have the smaller tree. So very happy with that. They are a really good set, the little Dread Hollow. Just if you're trying to start off the wilderness, the wildlands, it's a great set to start off with. This is basically what I've started off with, and these are only my second and third piece. And we have the topper, which goes on your tree trunk. So if you're hiding any treasure in there, or maybe some fairies are hiding out in there, so basically you got your topper for your tree. It has the hard surface on the inside. You can take it off, and it just looks incredible. It also comes with some extra little tree toppers to finish off your tree. So we have an extended branch if you wanted your tree to come up a little bit more. We have the small topper if your tree was cut off, and we have the large topper. And it also comes with 2 fairy rings, which, as you know, you do not step inside because they will come and get you. And they are absolutely incredibly done. We have 2 of these. So that is the Dread Hollow dressing pack. So we have a few more pieces right here to work with. It's absolutely incredible. Let's change this out real quick. Put the little topper on. There's our cave knife pack. But yeah, excited to add that to my next build. It's going to be a lot of fun to use. Okay, moving right along. So we are free now. We have 2 left. So now we have the Dungeon Ruins pack. Again, this is my first Dungeon Ruins pack from Dwarven Forge. I believe these retail at around $70. And let's see what we get. So we got one of the deepened floors right here. Actually read about these before. So you can hide some treasure underneath. We have the corners of the walls. And again, they're the vaulted walls. And they look like all the left corners of the walls. Couple more of the depth floors. I believe there's some covers in here somewhere. And moving on to the ruins. So these are how the broken walls look down inside of your build. See the vaulted walls, it has the rubble where it broke away. These are obviously the wrong side, but the other side should be in here, and basically it will repair your wall. You can have it laying down. Stacked up next. We have for the half walls, which also are flat on the end, so if you're not using them as the top part of the wall, they would make some good mid walls, like maybe battlements. You can have some people hiding behind them. This terrain is just really well put together. Again with the vaulted walls, this little stub, it's all raised up, rubbled. Just looks incredible. I think this is the left side wall that we were looking for. So you can see how it's crumbled down on the left. If you wanted to, you can go ahead, stand it back on. Maybe a player hits it too hard, it crumbles off, hits them during. You could just lay it here. And the possibilities for what you want to happen or what you want to do are pretty much endless. Stick that in. Okay. Get rid of this. We had a couple more of the same left-handed walls right here. So again, this pack I think runs at about $70. I can't remember exactly. Okay, so these are the rubble pieces. So these pieces right here, kind of hollow down on the inside. You take your little hold floor, they pretty much sit right, I wonder if there's actually a way, right on top. So maybe if a player's walking by, they decide to search, they can move the rubble out the way, you know, hide a book, some treasure, gold, nothing. But absolutely beautiful alcoves together right here. And you also get 2 more to go with your other 2. And then your other vaulted. And then here is the right hand side for the walls. So I think they probably don't actually go with any of these pieces. I think they're just kind of addition pieces. So I don't seem to go on any of these. Yeah, absolutely incredible. Like I said, I think it retails for around $70, but to add to your dungeon as a whole, you're going to get, you know, good amount of playtime out of one area, depending on what you put in it. Stacked up with one of the 28mm minis. All Dwarven Forge terrain tiles, I believe, are 2 inches tall, and they're 2 inches by 2 inches wide. And you can take some of the mushrooms that we just got. Maybe it's been overgrown. But yeah, great looking set. And last but not least, like I say, usually when I buy Dwarven Forge stuff, I always try and include a dungeon starter pack, because it is the only way that I found recently to get the walls that don't have the vaulted kind of pillars on. Not that it's a bad thing, the vaulted stuff does look great, but for a generic dungeon, I just, me personally, prefer the unvaulted stuff. So we'll go ahead. We won't go through all of it because I'm pretty sure most people have seen this, but we'll unbag at least one of everything here. So we have a standard 2 inches by 2 inches dungeon floor, all painted up, magnets on the bottom. We have the walls unvaulted. This set also comes with, I think, it comes with 15 floors in total, 2 1-inch blocks, 3 doors, 15 walls, 8 corners, and 2 kind of half walls. So here's how the doors look on the Dwarven Forge. Each are hand painted, and they actually do open and close, and they sit perfectly on their little grid. So to go along with the corners, if we had our little room here, maybe add one of our ruined walls that we just got to the doorway so you can see. We can go with a ruined corner. And regular corner. Switch this out to a regular wall. And there you go. You have your room. And then your door would go perfectly there. So we did like I said, we did an unboxing with the Reaper of Bones stuff earlier on, and we got some really good stuff. I won't show you all of it because we did do an unboxing video on another channel. We had some of these little bookcases all pro painted up, and they fit in a little bit taller than the Dwarven Forge, a little bit more than 2 inches, but they do look absolutely incredible. If we can zoom in a little bit for you. Nope. Okay. But yeah, they absolutely look incredible. We could have the mushrooms kind of growing in the corner, and we could even add the LED alcove we just got. So if we took out the ruined wall, added a piece of floor, we can turn this on, and there we go. That looks absolutely incredible. So yeah, that is $400 and I believe $16 worth of Dwarven Forge terrain. It is a bit expensive, but if you are looking, in my opinion, for the best dungeon terrain money can buy, this is definitely the way to go. And like I say, if you can, please buy direct from them. I know their wait times for some of their stuff are kind of long, but they are a very small team, and they hand paint all this terrain individual, and their work really does pay off. And I know people, do sell it on eBay, but they sell it at a marked up price because they buy it all, and then as soon as Dwarven Forge is out of stock, they kind of ramp up the price. So if you can, guys, I do recommend waiting. All this stuff was purchased directly from Dwarven Forge. We probably will be getting another shipment in hopefully next week, and we'll do another unboxing video for the stuff that I get. Like I say, I've been collecting this for quite a while. I have a lot of the town stuff, the sewers, dungeons, the works, and maybe we'll go ahead and we'll do some builds soon. So please stay tuned on the channel. Make sure you please subscribe. It really does help us out. And hit the little bell notification. As soon as we upload a video, you'll be the first to know, and you can get on. And let me know what you think in the comments of this set. Like, what was your favorite piece? What do you like the look of? And just tell me, yeah, what do you think's the best looking piece in this whole set? And yeah, I will see you next time, guys. And thanks for tuning in on Trilogy. And thank you.